Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Coffee Talk. If you've just joined, Coffee Talks are the short in-between episodes where we read your user-submitted stories, hang out with friends, talk about witchy pop culture, or chat with you about what's going on in our personal practices.
Guys, she's making me record this for a second time.
I literally fucked up so bad. We almost just finished recording a full Coffee Talk. And I realized that I had the wrong microphone plugged in. Whoops.
But if you want to be featured on our Coffee Talks, email us at submissions@coffeeandcauldrons.com, or you can send us your submission on our website, coffeeandcauldrons.com. If typing out an entire thing is just not your jam and you're a voice note girly, gender neutral, you can call us
during Pride Month.
I know, of course.
I will make that joke again.
You can call us at 351-207-0799. Now, there is a 3-minute window to leave that voice note. And if, let's say, you don't get finished saying it all, just call us back. We'll piece it together. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, you can send us your tips, your ghost stories, or any kind of funny story you think the community will love to hear.
Stories.
Yes. Or be sure to let us know if we can share your name, or if you prefer us not to. Your social media usernames are also a great way to get credit and get that credit. But yeah, we can't mention come to Windy City Parafest this time, but we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. We can't mention it because we just did it. We just got back and we're back on the work grind, baby.
It's so funny.
I want to know who watched the live stream. I know that there was 20 people or something at one point. And I want to know how many of you are listeners because it was so fun.
It was so fun. I enjoyed it immensely. It was so good. So good. And I want to go back and just be in community because there were so many great individuals there. Frankie and Christina just did an amazing job gathering the best personalities and putting them in this program. So much diversity and minimal clashing, very, very minimal clashing whatsoever. And that's not normal.
There was some clashing. There was a little clashing. We're not going to talk about it, but there was a little bit of clashing.
Also, I said minimal.
Some of us just believe in, ethics in a different way than other people, and that's okay.
That's completely okay. Sure. Sure.
But some of us are kind. I don't know. Some of us are kind.
You and I met for the first time in the flesh.
In the flesh.
And the
first thing I said to her was, "Ooh, stinky." Uh-oh, stinky.
Okay, guys. See me the full story. I had been in
there's no full story. Maria fucking stinks in real life, you guys.
Shut up,
Maria's
Robin.
Really smelly in real life, and it's so embarrassing.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw the whole woman out. Anyways, we had both been in the airport since 3 a.m. in our respective mornings and layover.
Yeah.
Well, I had a layover and it was just a whole day of traveling. I put on makeup, but that's as good as what it got because all my big, smelly good stuff was
Did I have makeup on?
Stuff. Yeah, you did because you put makeup on before I got there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Robin had gotten there first and we, as soon as I pulled in and brought my bags in, we did this whole slow motion romantic movie run towards each other. It was very cute and very wonderful.
Very demure.
Robin really made it that much special to be oh, you stink, bitch.
You smell, bitch. Bitch, you fucking stink like an airplane. What's going on there?
So it's kind of messed up.
What have you been traveling all day? You fucking stink, girl.
It's kind of messed up. Robin put on smelly good lotion and all that and was I don't
think it's messed up. I think that that's my right as a woman to make sure that one of us smells good because honestly, we were there together collaboratively as a representation of the Coffee and Cauldrons podcast.
God. Shut up.
And somebody had to have her shit together because one of us PU.
Guys, she says this, and I had to be HR rep the entire time.
And for those of you who did not watch the live episode, and we are going to get recordings of it, so it will come out as a like full episode on.
We'll have audio and video available.
Right.
So
and we're going to post the video version on Patreon. So, you know, if you couldn't make it and you wanted to see it, you still can. I don't know when we're going to get it, but it will be up. That being said, Dawn, who wrote Dabbler's Guide, who has Verity Vox coming out. He is from Chicago. So he
personality.
TikTok? Oh my God, we'll get into that in a second. Dawn came to support me, which was great. Support us, which was great. He was my plus one.
Hey, a minute. I'm still waiting.
Heckling me.
A minute. I'm still waiting on the Coffee and Cauldron sticker nipples. I'm
also waiting on it. Dawn, the people want to see your nipples covered in our stickers. The people demand nipple pictures for once. But Don came. It was really wonderful. It was very good to see him as well. And he was heckling me in the audience. And I was like, can somebody shut this twink up in the back?
And I was like, Robin, you're gonna get us canceled. Stop.
If I get canceled for calling Dawn a twink, that's the way that it was gonna always play out. You know what I mean?
Robin's like, I'm queer coded, guys. It's okay.
It's fine. During Pride Month of all times.
I want it noted. When I met Robin, she was wearing dungarees.
No, it wasn't, bitch. I was wearing a jumpsuit, which is different. It's like you don't even know your variants in dungies. You don't even know your dungy variants.
Only lesbians would say that. So,
oh my God. I'm literally just a girl. What do you want from me?
This is my garden dungarees.
They're not gardening dungarees. They're my waffle knit freaking wide leg jumpsuits. Oh my God, you guys, she is literally gaslighting all of us right now. You heard it here first. The results are in. The polls are in.
There was just so many practitioners and paranormal investigators there that were so amazing. As you said, we're like coming in with like their individual stories and experiences, and it was just so good. Like the whole thing of community, even with attendees, like amazing. So good.
Everyone who showed up was so great, like truly great. It really made me want to listen to Fleetwood Mac in like a collective circle. So I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
I wanted to get a tambourine and go crazy. Actually, Z had a tambourine. And when I tell you, it took everything in my body to not pick it up and start like, chow, 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 chow. But I didn't. And I think that shows a lot of self-restraint because I wanted to so badly.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm angry because as the whole like community aspect, like prom, when everyone, there was only like 15 people of us, like we were still up and stuff and still hanging out. And it was like 2:30 in the morning.
You should have gotten the tambourine. You could have played.
Oh, I know. Like, guys, someone brought out a guitar. Like all the prom music was turned off and Frankie was trying to be like, get the fuck out of here. But we were like, no, King. Like, we're having fun.
We're having such a nice time.
But someone brought a guitar and Z was like, can I play with it? So all of a sudden we were singing Landslide. We were singing, oh God, what else did we sing? Sweet Child of Mine. Like,
oh my God.
I should have got the tambourine. I'm so
You should have. You fucked up.
Yeah.
You honestly fucked up in like a major way.
Dude,
I think we should send you to jail. Guys, should we send Maria to jail?
Who picks up the guitar and sings like so well, like really good, and just like
you were telling me that Z has like the voice of an angel.
And Z does have the voice of an angel.
Oh my God.
Stupid talented people.
Fucking idiots. All of them. Unbelievable.
He didn't rub off on me while we were there. I would be very upset. Like, Z, you're a medium. Like, you better rub off.
Is that how mediumship works? Is this how it works?
You can transfer talents to me.
I am most certain. Listen, I'm just a professional. What do I know? But that is not how that works, babe. Not today, not tomorrow. Bryce from Paranormal or from Holly Weird Paranormal and I are now best friends.
I love Bryce.
We've got business plans that we've got to see through. Maria, we were talking about, I was saying I could take pictures of Maria sleeping. I got foot pictures of hers, and I was going to put it on Only Holes or whatever the fuck. And that's my new business plan.
Only holes?
Yeah, I'm literally just posting your hole. Sorry,
so
I'm
funny.
literally just a woman I'm an entrepreneur, Maria. What do you want from me?
Yeah. But yeah, we actually, guys, while we were there, we actually experienced some paranormal activity, which is not wild when you like gather a bunch of people around that like work in the liminal. The liminal is going to like answer back. I mean, I 100%. Was doing readings, Robin was doing readings, and
actually there's 5 of us doing readings.
Yeah, there was a bunch of us doing readings.
And there was an attendee at the bar, I don't know if you saw that, who was pulling tarot cards. I don't know if they were doing it for themselves or for other people, but I was like, get it, girl.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, even if you're a paranormal investigator, like you're still like working within the liminal. But so the first night that we got there was a burlesque show, and Scarlett is a freaking party animal. Like Robin and I were like so tired, so exhausted. We had to be up super early so we could do our booth. So we're like had to peace out early. And I don't know about you guys, but like if your partner is like nearby, it's really hard to like fall asleep if they're still awake. And so I just kept like drifting in and out of consciousness as Scarlett was like talking to Tenny and having the best like night of her life. But as I said, I was listening out for her, and someone had entered the room, and I was like, oh, it must be Scarlett. And I, opened up my eyes, and there was no one there, but I could feel it, and I could feel it was a female presence. I could feel like her walking in and like turning around and like staring at Robin and I could even hear her. Like I could hear the movement, which is why I was like,
you know what she heard? You know what you heard?
What did I hear?
She was whispering. She stood over you going, get on Only Holes. Let Robin put you on Only Holes.
Guys, Robin was like all decked out. Like she wouldn't have heard anything because
I was not, because I can't sleep without
Robin
my
had
husband.
No holes open.
I had no holes open. First of all, I'm in a room with a predator who smells like she's came off an airplane.
I smell
Maria.
better than you twat.
Okay, that's what she wants you to believe, everyone. And I was like, I won't be attacked in my sleep. So I had the mouth tape, I had loop ear pods in, I had an eye mask. I was gonna get a well-rested night's sleep. It didn't work. It did work. I did sleep amazing, but I was still very tired.
Yeah, I think we were both like exhausted the entire trip, but in a good way, an absolutely good way. But going to bed like a little bit later than what we're used to, and then waking up a little bit earlier than we're used to. But no, it's so funny because I wrote Robin like while we were at the airport, and I was like, are you a white noise girly, or are you psychotic? And she was like, I'm a white noise girly. And I was like, oh, thank God. Oh my God.
I literally brought loop plugs in the event that you were not a white noise girly. So that way I didn't have to listen to you guys like existing. Because I wouldn't sleep.
Yeah, so. I typically at home, I have 2 white noise things going on, but we did have white noise on in the place. Yeah. And it was crazy. Like when we were sitting down at our booths, like we both would look at each other and be like, someone walked into the room, someone's standing behind us, like, like spirits. And I don't know, it was really cool to be able to do that in person together.
I had my grandma show up. 100% show up, and she was being really judgy, and I told Maria about it. I was like, and she was like, oh no, I felt that too, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was really hard to shut down too in that respect, because like you're just like looking at so many different things, and you're not home, you don't have like your your real matronly grounding techniques that you would do at home. And so it was a little bit more I don't know, less walls up, and you were able to like have judgy grandma in your ear being like, I heard a rumor.
Yeah. That's definitely when I was doing readings there, especially during prom. Guys, I did tipsy tarot readings and so did Robin, even though Robin wasn't drinking. It was
I
just
wasn't tipsy because I don't drink.
I had
Somebody
Audrey.
came up to me, an attendee who was like pretty drunk. If you're listening, girl, hey. And the attendee thought I was drinking straight vodka. They thought I was, because I had water, and I was like, this is H2O, bitch. I was like, this is water. I don't
You didn't
drink.
play it up. You should have played it up. Be like,
oh my God. Well, it's just more like, you know what?
This
If
is
they thought it was just
Everclear.
like a beverage of some kind, that would have been fine. Like, I would have been like, oh, you know. But who the fuck drinks straight vodka? What am I, a 1940s mountain man? What the fuck is that?
We have a derby friend that does that.
That's
she
crazy.
just drinks vodka. She just pours a whole glass. That is her glass for the night, and she nurses it the entire night.
That's insane behavior. That's crazy. No, that reminds me literally of my grandma's boyfriend, who is an old mountain man. So
old mountain man, but. I literally, with my people I was reading for that night, it was so loud because you have like music going on in the background, people like coming in and out. And I was like, okay, here, like hold my hands and we're going to like form a barrier over us. Take some deep breaths, ground through your feet, just chill, you know, like deep breaths, get in the mood. And that really helped. So,
yeah, it was good. It was a good time. I think we made a lot of really good connections.
Oh, such good friends. Like we made
friends, like genuine friendships that like you guys, we're going to have like a Windy City Paranormal Fest like circuit moving forward. And we're going to have everyone on the pod who was there because they were just so insightful and amazing. And I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. And I miss the level of like sadness I feel like leaving these people behind and knowing I'm not going to see them for a while, like actually does hurt my heart. That's how like genuine it was. Even you, like knowing that, you know, I don't know when you and I are going to see each other again. Will it be like super soon? Will it be the next Parafest? I don't know. But it's like,
I think you guys should come out here because I'm not going to South Carolina. That's not happening.
Fair.
Listen, bitch, I was not made to be in the South. And when I say that, you have seen my mouth. And the way that it just comes out of me, I will get killed in South Carolina.
Honestly, I think they need it down here. They need it.
I would get killed so fast. Like, they would murder me. It would be so bad.
Yeah. But I need it. It's so
you
funny.
You need it, bitch. Yeah. I need to live.
No, but it's so good. Like, come on. I need, like, and obviously I don't want you murdered. And
she does. Like, she wants me murdered. This is crazy.
It's already scary.
If I go missing, it was Maria.
Down here.
It was Maria. It was her.
But it was so good. And I really want to go back.
Good.
Yeah. And like, I guess a bunch, like, next time that if we're invited back, which there's a very good chance we will be.
We're invited back. I already told Christina she has to.
Okay, good. So
yeah, and like I made direct eye contact with her when I said it, and I will just speak on behalf of myself by saying eye contact is very powerful. Okay.
Yeah,
it's unsettling. She felt it. She felt that she had to.
Okay, good. We need that type of energy.
Yeah, but I looked her. I like shook her in the hand, and I was like asserted my dominance. And I feel like, you know, the power came out of me, and she felt it in her bones.
That's good. But I was talking to Joshua. I was like, we need to like have it so like we get our like, even if we have to stay at like a different hotel for a couple nights, like beforehand or afterwards, just so we can all hang out together and get that like time into with each other. Because, you know, we especially as attendees, you know, we're, you know, not really spending that much time together. Like we would spend time together, like in between everything, but it would be nice to have like some you know, not community building, but like, you know, just getting some time in.
It would be, you know, it'd be really good. Frankie and Christina, I know you're listening. I know you are. You guys can't get enough of us. Next time when we're invited back, because we will, because I also did tell Frankie that if he didn't invite us back, I was naming him in the note, which was also a threat. Is if we came in a day earlier than attendees and we had like a presenter dinner.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. Yeah, Joshua said,
only would
like,
it be
what
fun,
if we
but I
go
think
do
it'd be a
tour together?
really good way to like get everyone on the same page and just like get to, especially when like this event was so different than other events where it was much more like intimate and close.
So
and
intimate.
Yeah, and which is what made it so good.
So good. It was so nice, like talking to like a bunch of our Discord members and people that I read for, like seeing them in the flesh and actually interacting with them. I mean, I already considered them my friends.
Molly's fiance came up to me and was like, "You're really funny," and I was like, "I know." Yeah, I know. No, my mom did not hug me enough.
I know, and he said that we were the best, which was also true.
That's because we are the best.
Yeah.
The skinniest, prettiest, most in shape, youngest.
Hey,
looking
I have to
people
say,
there.
I walked in heels all over that area of Chicago.
She did.
My feet are
and
fine.
That was crazy. That I kept checking in with her, be like, "Are you good?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
As long as the heels are chunky, I could walk forever. Like, I don't care.
That's crazy. That could not be me, girl. That could not be me. You were a trooper of all troopers.
I'm just working on those, leg muscles. So next year I'll really rock it.
Your calves are so strong. Her glutes are out of control.
I wish. I want Dawn's glutes and some
fucker. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I have to get. Speaking of Dawn, I have to get back to this. Two things happened that were very funny. We were walking on Michigan Avenue because it was pretty close to our hotel, and he wanted to take us to Pop Mart.
Oh, which is so much fun. I love Pop Mart. I've never seen one in person.
Also, it was very odd seeing people who have the same voting rights as you and I taking photos next to the Labubu display case. Listen, I am not a Labubu person myself, but I have no judgment for anybody who is. And they had really cool like statues. Like there was the King of the Labubu statue. Nobody was taking a photo next to that. They were taking a photo next to the plexiglass display case that lets you know which Labubus are available right now. It was very odd. I was like, this feels weird. I don't love this. And that does re-emphasize my belief that Labubus are egregores.
That's scary. I don't like that, Robin. You're canceled
not joking.
again.
I genuinely believe that because I don't think they're cute at all. And yet it's like this insane phenomenon. And people are like stealing them off other people's bags. It's like a whole thing.
That's horrible. They're expensive.
It was crazy. So
that makes me angry.
That to me was very odd. But anyway, we were walking to Pop Mart because it was like 3 blocks from our hotel, if that. And we were on our way back to the hotel for something. It was after we recorded. We were on our way back to the hotel to get some food and before the next thing we had to do, and coffee. And somebody stopped on the street and goes, "TikTok?" And I was like, "Oh, is it Don Martin? The Don Martin from TikTok?" And I was like absolutely roasting him. Don was so embarrassed. The guy asked me to
wanted to die right there.
The guy wanted to take a selfie. And I was like, "Do you want me to take the photo?" And he was like, "I would love that." And I just took pictures of myself.
Robin did also take pictures of that.
I took a picture of him also because I'm not a total asshole, but I took like 5 pictures of myself. So that poor gentleman picked the wrong friend to like for Don to be with when he recognized him. And then I smacked Don on the butt because he was being a sneaky butthole. And he turns around and he goes, "Firm, isn't it?" Did I already tell you that story? I don't remember if it was this one or if it was the last one where I fucked up the recording. Oh, well.
It was the where you fucked up the recording.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
And it was firm. His butt was really firm. It was super rude.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun meeting everybody.
It was. And I feel like
so good.
we're gonna bring everybody on the podcast eventually, and everyone is gonna be so like blessed to get to hear their perspectives because they're all so smart and wonderful.
They are. I love their, as you said, like their individual stories and stuff. Like it was very, very good. And but yeah, we'll have to have the Ghost Brothers on
Oh my god. Well, you guys can hear it here first. Joanne and I have confirmed that I am actually the original Ghost Brother. Yeah. We were like riffing back and forth, and there were a couple of people there that their sarcasm detector was just not on. And I was like, no, it was actually my idea, Ghost Brothers. I was like, nobody would understand the plight of being a Black man in the American South more than me. Nobody would understand on a fundamental level more than myself. And this poor person, whoever you are, I think her name was Lindsay. Sorry, babe. I was just kidding. I was just joking. Like, I feel like that was pretty obvious, but it also the look on her face was like really confused. I was like, yeah, actually, the phenotypical genes are recessive. I was such a bitch.
No, it was so fun. As I said, this is what happens when you enter like a room of like-minded people. You just be yourself.
Funny, like-minded people. Everyone was so funny.
So funny.
So like you get a bunch of like theater kids, because that's what we are at the end of the day. A bunch of theater kids that are funny and outgoing together in a room, and you're just gonna have like one massive riff off.
Absolute. That's why I'm gonna miss Z a lot, because like just the stories that we would tell each other. You know that meme of the person was like, so I was at my mother's, and you know, like with the pasta,
I do,
and the family, and just telling all the lore.
What is their name? That woman's so funny. She's like, you know, and I was a crackhead. So funny. She's like from New Jersey or whatever. Yeah. But lives in LA. I'm gonna have to look her up because I know exactly who you're talking about. And it's like you make a new friend, you gotta tell them your lore.
Mm-hmm. And it was just like that. Like
it was just like that.
So good.
It was really good. It was really, really good.
I miss everyone so much. Stupid South Carolina.
Stupid South Carolina.
I hate it here. Get me out.
I hate it here. Get me out.
Yeah, literally, when Rob and I were talking, we're like, we've got to do these more often. Like, we've got to get out.
I'm going to write us copies to get us into more events because that was really good.
My Sagittarius moon loved the traveling. And I'm like, I'm already itching. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Nope.
Let's go again. Let's do it.
I don't care to travel. I don't live to travel.
I do.
I don't care for flying specifically. It's horrible. I don't like flying without my husband because it makes me very scared, and I would like his support.
Honey.
We had really bad turbulence coming into LA, or not LA, Vegas, and I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna die. Because Parapeculiar had the witch stone and the haunted mirror, and I don't remember which was which, but one of them was like, if you touch it you get sick, or so one of them was like interacting gets you sick, the other one was like people have died who have interacted with this. So obviously I held the stone and I took a photo in the mirror because I said fuck it, we ball. And when the turbulence was super bad, I was like, mistakes may have been made. I was like, this is how I go, and it's my own fault. I play myself.
Robin's all like, maybe my protections weren't as good as I thought they were, guys.
Literally. I mean, it ended up being totally fine. And then like Frank Googled it, and apparently coming in that direction from Vegas because of the mountains and the desert heat and like the flat areas, apparently turbulence is like to be expected.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. And so I was like, oh, cool. Wow. This is what I get for touching the witch stone. Holding it, in fact. I thought about kissing it, but then I was like, no, let's not push it too far. Nay.
And it's so funny because they were just standing there and you're doing this like...
Oh, yeah. They were like, Robin, what are you doing? And I was like, you had to get it here. You had to touch it. What's the worst that could happen? What am I going to do?
Literally holding like the EOD gloves and like
Sitting
Putting
it
it in
down in their
stuff.
hazmat suits. And
Yeah,
I'm like, come
exactly.
on, you guys drove it all the way up here. How bad could it be?
Yeah.
Well, I had a moment of like, maybe I did make a mistake. Perhaps I've goofed, but then I lived, so I didn't goof and I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Although one of them, I don't remember which one. One of them said that it takes like a month or two. I was like, guess we're going to find out.
Please don't make me replace you on this podcast.
Oh my, you literally couldn't, bitch. You would literally, the podcast would end. You couldn't replace me. I'm irreplaceable.
That's true. That's true.
You think that you could get somebody else with this frizzy of hair to come on here? Wrong, bitch.
Oh, guys, like Robin thought Chicago was human. She would die here.
I was so greasy. I showered every fucking day and you would never know.
Yeah. See, we walked off out when we left the airport, like literally left the doors when we finally made it back to Charleston. Oh, it was like stepping in a room where the hot shower has been going for hours, and it was just so gross. And right away, I looked at Scarlett and I was like, I won't go back. Take me back. I don't want to go back. It sucks here. I hate it. Let me leave, please. And then your nose is being filled with that special Charleston zest. What
is special Charleston zest?
Oh, okay,
Tell me about
Charleston was built on wetlands and swamps. So those smells just don't go away. They don't go away.
What do those smells smell like? Are they delicious?
I'm trying to think. Have you been to the Salt Lake in Utah at all?
Of course, yeah.
That smell, but spicy, and less
spicy.
Yeah,
spicy.
Yeah, it's a little less than. I mean, the Salt Lake stinks. Smells so bad.
It does stink. It really stinks.
I used to swim in that when I was little. Yeah, when I was a baby.
Why?
I don't know.
Did your parents not love you? What the fuck? Actually, don't answer that.
Actually, my grandparents.
Okay.
And they told me they loved me a lot, so I will.
So there you go. Well, they said that they loved me, so it was actually fine that they were having me swim in this swamp water.
That water had curative powers at one point, so. Your face.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be.
There was literally a resort built on that lake, the Saltaire, and now they do concerts there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen. I drove past it this last October, and it looks like a sultan's palace.
I saw Billy Talent there and Rise Against, and it was just amazing show. Steps, because so good.
Yeah, but that has less to do with the Saltaire and more to do with the who is performing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
True. Oh, true.
If any place is haunted, the Saltaire is haunted. Absolutely.
You think so?
Oh yeah. If you're see the front of it, you're like, I don't like this place. It has bad vibes. It has bad vibes.
Did Sarah at the event? She was one of the presenters. When we did coffee confessions, or not coffee confessions, campfire confessions, she was our presenter for that. Did she show you the fucking haunted photo?
No, what?
Oh my God. So she showed it to Z, and Z was like, you need to show this to the other people, the other psychics here. So she brought it up to me we were in the bathroom, and she brought it up to me, and she was like, hey, I want to show you this photo, and I want you to tell me what you think about it. And I was like, what I think about it is that you need to burn that. What the fuck?
I'm so upset. I want to see it.
It's at the bottom of fucking Lake Michigan now or some shit.
After we got off, I went outside to the patio because I just needed some fresh air, and we were listening to the protest, which amazing. Chicago really showed up when it came to the protest. Great job, guys.
We were literally there. If I have not had any chance on the news about any of it yet, but it was peaceful, incredibly peaceful. So if the news has told you that it was not, they're lying. They're lying to you.
Yeah, no, it was really amazing. It was really good.
They might not have said it was violent or whatever. I have no idea. I literally haven't looked it up. But
you know
I'm
how
just
they are.
saying, in the event of, we were literally there and it was super peaceful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. There was not even a mess left behind because they were moving.
No. Yep.
Looked very good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Well, let's call this there, baby girl.
Okay.
Baby girl. Thank you all so much for joining us this week for Coffee Talk. We hope to see you next week for our regular episodes. You can check out our website for links to our submission forums or shoot us an email at submissions@coffeeandcauldrons.com to tell us any ghost stories, witchy stories, tips, or topics that you think the community would love to hear.
And as always, if you enjoy Coffee and Cauldrons, please take a moment to review us on Apple Podcasts. We can speak. Or if
Don't wrap me into this.
Or if you want to support us directly, consider joining us on Patreon, where we share articles, a special Part 2 exclusive episode, have a Spell of the Month box, and a Discord, a community like full of fun people. Come join us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Yeah.
Yeah. I love you. Bye.
Bye.